Hi there, I'm a Jester in Black, and this is Chapter 15 on Maddening mode, on the Black Eagle's Empire route. So, let's look at the opposition that the game has presented us with, starting with the Assassin, which has 44 attack speed, which I think is tied with Petra, so even she won't double him, and that makes dealing with him pretty dangerous. I do have Caspar and Aloise as Armor Knights for this chapter, so that way they can adjutant card, which gives me Yuritsa and Byleth, who are two, middling speed units in the 30s, who won't be doubled by most slow things, but things like this could pose them some difficulties. You've got 36 attack speed heroes, similarly problematic, but at least Petra doubles them. Snipers, they just get in the way. You've got Pegasus Knights with 37 attack speed, another really fast type of unit on this map. And then you've got, Fortress Knights, which have 37 protection. Not that difficult to deal with if I can get mages in range, but getting them in range might be a little tricky. And we're all wielding silver weapons, so we're looking at, 50s for attacks. Snipers are typically easier than this sniper is. This sniper has bonus range, and it's kind of awkward because of it, because it has bow range +1, and then bow range +2 again. Means that I think she's basically a bow knight, but she doesn't actually have poison strike, which is nice. Then we have these wyverns, pretty straightforward, 60 attack, decent crit rates. And then finally we have Seteth, who has 67 attack, 144 hit, which means that you might be able to hit Petra even with her void buffs up. So that makes things a little bit tricky. He's also got 44 charm, so his odds of hitting her with a gambit are quite good. You can't use bows on him for effective damage either, so it's pretty much either really strong physical attacks or magic. And getting into range with a mage is a little bit tricky because he's a wyvern. His gambit isn't that scary, but his crit rate's quite high, which is potentially problematic if you don't use like a Blessing or an Impregnable against him. There's the Axis Ult one up for grabs here. This one also has 67 attack, this warrior. And he's only got 130 hits, so he shouldn't be too big of a threat. And I think that's pretty much one of everything so far. There's nothing really all that insane going on except for the enemy reinforcements. And I think Flayn spawns somewhere up here with Abraxas. So I guess I should look at my own units in comparison here, which is something that I rarely pause to do. But I'll flip through them, so see what I've got to work with. Felix is an underleveled Swordmaster at this point. His speed is still reasonable, so I haven't benched him quite yet, and he can be good for chip damage. Bernadetta is not very useful because she doesn't have that A rank in pose yet, so she's not a sniper, she's down 5 damage. And she also doesn't have Encloser yet. When she gets Encloser, she'll be pretty good. Petra is pretty much the dodge tank that carries this entire playthrough, and all I've done with her is give her Swordmaster and a whole bunch of flying ranks, which I guess don't even show up if you're not in a flying class on the skill levels. Anna I just promoted to Assassin. She's got 30 speed, so she seems to be a decent chipper. Her strength is pretty bad though. Linhardt is here for his spell list utility. As you can see, there's a scroll bar on his spell list, so plenty of utility there. And Lysithea is everyone's favorite magical nuke. Dorothea is also a pretty good mage. Not quite as good as Lysithea, because Lysithea is arguably the best unit in the entire game. But she does get Meteor, which is exclusive to her and Hanneman's not that good. And it's pretty useful, can bail you out of tough situations. So she's also got a pretty good spell list. Yuritsa is a solid unit so far. He's not really exceptional, but he can get it done. And he does pretty good damage, and he's reliable speed, so he doubles most things. And he can avoid being doubled by a whole bunch of nasty stuff. Someone also informed me that you can get Darting Blow on him as his budding talent, so thank you to the Maverick Blast for letting me know about that. So that actually could make Yuritsa very good if I ever finish getting him all of the skills and skill ranks and class stuff that he needs in order to really excel here. Hero's not the best class for him. I've got him in it for the X rank so that I can hopefully go War Master to avoid being doubled by really nasty stuff. But I think if you go like Sword Master with Darting Blow, he'll be about as good as Byleth is at this point, which is pretty strong. And then Ferdinand is another sort of middle-of-the-road, high-ish speed, high-ish strength character. Decent defense, terrible resistance. And I don't know if I touch on Edelgard, but I've been dumping all of my stat ups into her, so I got her speed up to 29. She's at 38 strength, plus some pretty solid defense resistance, etc. Basically, death blow, strength plus 2. All just stuff that increases damage. On the Crimson Flower route, Edelgard is undoubtedly the best unit in the entire game for one turn. Because if you burn all of your Amir uses in a single turn, she gets 6 or 7 turns, which is... I don't know how anyone who was on the design team thought that wasn't incredibly overpowered, and I mean, it's just absolutely broken. So that's why I think that she's worth putting all the stat ups into, because she'll allow me to skip all of the horrible, horrible Falco Knight reinforcements on Chapter 18 if I can just kill the boss in one turn with her. So that's the plan, but let's see if we can get through Chapter 15 first. So, the really nice thing about this chapter on the Crimson Flower route is there's only this side of the map to defend. You don't have to worry about enemies sneaking in this door over here, because it's closed. So I'm going to split into roughly 2 teams for this first part.
Understood.
And on this side I will have Yuritsa plus Ferdinand plus Dorothea, and I think I'll also send Anna, Bernadetta, and Linhard that way as well. It looks like I will be in the Assassin's range if I go there. I'm not sure I want to do that.
More fighting.
A pretty good chance of hitting with Sagite here, so I'll try this. And then I should be able to follow up with an attack on the assassin. And if that misses, I can then go for Ferdinand. Oh, we hit, so that worked out. And the Pegasus Knight will go and attack Yuritsa, but won't kill him.
Ready for anything.
On this side of things, I think I'm going to move Petra here and try to take out this hero. I have a small crit chance. It might happen.
No use.
It's okay. He's unlikely to hit, so I'll probably kill him on the counter. Now this assassin will double Lysithea if I leave her out here, so I'm not going to do that. First I'm going to move Anna in, so that way I don't mess up my spacing. Then I'll move Lysithea here. I think I can move Byleth into the assassin's range, and if I give her the killing edge, she stands a reasonably high chance of eliminating this assassin in one hit on the counter. She has 77 base crit, so that should be pretty good.
For the Empire.
And then I'll move Edelgard here, try and get her around here to hopefully attack this sniper or something else.
I do this
And that leaves me free to move Bernadetta this way, so she'll be able to help with the Pegasus Knight. And
I'm awake.
I don't think anyone needs healing yet, but Linhart sort of in the middle is fine. Miss, followed by counterkill. Right, that's taken care of.
No use.
The fool decided to attack Petra instead. I guess his chances of surviving were higher, because Byleth's crit rate was probably above 50. I missed. And Yuritsa still has a decent amount of health left. It's not ideal. He has a non-zero
The
chance
enemy
of
is
hitting me with a
transporting large
bow.
quantities of flammable material into the woods. They clearly intend to attack us with fire. We should do all we can to prevent it.
Troops waiting in the woods to ambush? We must avoid any suspicious areas as we advance.
I'm not sure exactly what prevents the fire attack. I think if you kill a certain enemy by a certain turn or something like that. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't plan on getting set on fire. So I should be able to take care of this assassin. Although if I fail to, the fact that he has pass could get my units killed. So I can definitely kill him. Or I suppose the correct word there is probably kill him. More likely than not, he'll end up dead. So I guess I will try this with Felix to increase our hit rates to like 95 with Edelgard. Right, that takes care of that. And I think I will hold back with Edelgard. I don't really want to. I kind of want to leave her on the front lines, but it's a little bit dangerous there too. It's unfortunate that the enemy has the thicket, but I can't really do much about it. Hit rate on that goes down to 48. But I will kill. I'll try it. Lucky me. There's about a 23-24% chance of that working out, something like that. So now we have this Pegasus Knight. I can soften it with Bernadetta, also provides a support bonus. And then I can heal Yuritsa. And he lives. And then I should be able to finish with some kind of an attack here. Not in any danger of getting killed. And we get the max level for the Reaper Knights. 10 crit and 15 avoid. That's a pretty solid bonus for a battalion to give. It might not be like top tier. I think top tier avoid is 20, but it's still pretty solid. Especially on a unit that's as fast as Yuritsa is. So we have the assassin coming this way, and I can just let him attack by left, and that should be fine. I'd like to get Lysithea out of her sort of confinement that she's trapped in right now. But I guess I'll have to wait until next turn for that. Nice. We didn't need the second attack damage because we killed them before he got a chance. And here come a few more enemies for Yuritsa and team to deal with. I do have an Armor Slayer, so I could just kill him with the Armor Slayer, but I might find that to be a little bit wasteful. So Petra's there. I think if I go over here with Ferdinand, I can use the hammer. That's very likely to kill him. Might be able to use the hammer with Edelgard too. Yeah, that's fine. He only healed for 3. So I'll probably need to heal her, but I can take Lysithea out of storage for that.
Well done.
could move Felix up, but that might be a little bit risky. He reaches at full health, so I'll use him to plug the gap. And then I'll just sort of loosely gather my units around here so that they are ready to go when the enemies finally do get up here. Which shouldn't be long. Alright, so I should be able to bait out this sniper without drawing the aggro of these armor knights. As long as I use Petra. So I think I'll do that. And there's the ambush spawn.
Now, come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery.
Although, it happens on player phase, so at least I get a chance to deal with it. Or I would. I think I'm just going to evacuate. And the snipers sort of clog up what I can work with for space here. So I will wait until Petra draws a couple of them in and hopefully kills them. And it looks like there's a small chance that she'll be hit by a couple of damaging gambits, but she should be safe from being taken down. And on this side, the warrior will attack Yuritsa, and Yuritsa should be fine.
Understood.
I think I'll move
I'm awake.
the units who can actually attack from further
More
range,
fighting.
further
I
out.
do this for all of us.
That way I can attack with Linhardt if I must.
Ready for anything.
And I'll maneuver Ferdinand over here, so maybe he can do a hit and run with a hammer.
For the Empire.
Sort of the same idea with Edelgard. Miss. And then I'm chipping through a Fortress Knight's armor with an iron sword.
No use.
Sniper won't be able to hit. The mage will potentially be able to hit if I don't kill him quickly or I don't keep my alert stance up. Good, you missed Yuritsa. You did have a small crit chance. And that's going to miss. I don't know if the mage not going for Petra was fortunate or unfortunate. I think I might be able to hit him with Luna from Lysithia now. But I have to be careful of the archers. Alright, so we have quite a few enemies to deal with.
Understood.
Yuritsa can quad this one.
I'm awake.
I think I'll poison him. That gives him another 36.
More fighting.
And then it looks like Dorothea will kill him. So, I do want to get Yuritsa kills and experience here. So I guess I will go for the quad and then heal him up. It's like 8 weapon experience out of that, so that's not so bad.
What goes on?
36, 30, it's not enough. Alright, so we have this warrior left to deal with.
More fighting.
That takes him way down. And we get a level up for Dorothea.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
And now, I
Understood.
think if we attack with Yuritsu, we should be safe. Yep. And we get his axe.
Ready for anything.
Then I should be able to kill this one with a hammer. Yeah, I'll double with Ferdinand. Very likely to kill. And I'll just put Ferdinand in safety.
What's my strategy?
I can take the hit, but I'll need healing afterwards. So I'll probably need Linhardt to Physic Byleth if I miss this, or fail to kill here. But I'll try it. Got lucky. Not only that, but we also got the healing proc. We don't care that Aloy's leveled up. He's fine at any level.
Let's make this quick.
And then I think I can Luna. I think I can Luna from here. There's the kill. Takes care of a mage. Mages have basically super hit rates because they ignore terrain.
I will prevail.
Now hopefully I can kill this flyer with Petra.
No use.
Alright, that worked out. And that means that I'll be able to cut her way to the right here shortly, hopefully. And it also means that I can move Felix without having to worry about him getting got for going for the warrior.
For the Empire.
I can try to kill this warrior with Edelgard. I'll do 42 damage, probably. Good. There goes half Edelgard's health, and we get a level up out of it. Not a very good level up.
Even death. Tread carefully.
It's not the worst though. She'd get 4 stats. I think I'll put her here maybe.
I'll cut through.
And then Felix will guarantee kill. And he levels up. Not a bad level up at all.
Faster. Never enough.
Both stronger and faster. And I think we have some units to heal, so
I'm awake.
I'll run our healers around doing that.
Thank you.
And Anna and Bernadetta don't really matter that much here. As long as Yuritsu doesn't get crit, he should be fine. Petra crit. She almost killed him with an iron sword. It's a little bit embarrassing when you're a Fortress Knight and you get killed by one of the weakest weapons. Good, Boltune missed, so I don't have to worry about healing Petra. Yuritsu survived, and he crit on the counter. That's nice. Guaranteed miss. Guaranteed miss. These enemies just keep piling up in front of me and I can't actually get to the mage that I want to kill with Petra. A little bit annoying. I'll try with the Armor Slayer. Didn't quite get enough. But I think on this turn coming up I'll be able to kill any of these Fortress Knights that attack her. Right, this knight's on the Onager, so that's sort of messing with the grid overlay for the danger zones. Well, I can reach Felix. Sniper? Okay. If that's the case, I will pull Felix back one. That'll also increase it as a void.
I am unafraid.
So it's very likely to work. It's not 100%. If I move Linhardt here, Heal Yuritsa. I think it goes up to 100%, but then I need to kill this archer, sniper. So give Dorothea the warrior kill, and then I think we should be able to quad him. We'll double him. $31.
Inconsequential.
Well, the strength and dex are useful
I do
offensively.
this for all of us.
Getting this kill might be a little tricky. Might not even be possible. At least not safely. I think
Aye, aye.
might need to do something about that. 20 strength, 16 strength. She has death blow, or doesn't she? 3. She does not have death blow. So I think if I give the silver ball plus to Anna, we can get it done. She can't use it. She can't use it. Alright, we're gonna have to take that back then. Alright, so this sniper is going to kill my weaker units. Dorothea, Bernadetta, Anna, they're all in danger. Unless I kill the sniper this turn.
More fighting.
So I think I'm going to try to kill this warrior with Dorothea. I'm outside the sniper's range.
I am unafraid.
And then I'm going to heal Yuritsa.
I live.
I think that sounds good.
Understood.
And I don't think we can quite get enough damage in to kill this turn.
I do this for all of us. Aye,
That's
aye.
okay, because next turn I will have more people ready to go.
Ready for anything.
And we'll be within range, hopefully. Just one closer anyway.
Let's make this quick.
I'd like to kill those snipers, but Petra's taking her time about it.
What's my strategy?
So I guess I'll just have to wait for her to finish up.
Tread carefully.
And in the meanwhile, I will keep Lysithea out of the enemy ranges and use it to heal.
The battlefield has much to teach.
And Hubert finally got Dark Spikes, but I pretty much have benched him at this point. Although, I mean, there's still a case to be made for using him to slap down Meyer support on enemies. It's just, I don't really want the extra liability running around. I already have enough problems keeping Anna and Bernadetta safe. Miss. That might hit. That hurt.
No use.
Luckily that missed. I'm going to need all of the gambits to miss.
Slow.
He has crit on me there. Yuritsa's bad luck is going to get him killed one day. That missed Petra though.
No use.
Counterattack should be a kill. Oh. I guess I added that wrong. Guaranteed miss. Alright, that's fine. I'm surprised the Armor Slayer didn't kill him. Oh, he's 45 protection. This is an extra beefy one, that's why. Now it looks like this sniper is on the Onager, and I think that means Poison Strike gets applied as well, which is not great. It's kind of difficult to see where the sniper can actually attack
Remain
from.
cautious.
So, I definitely want to kill this enemy. But I don't want Petra to die for it. So I need some kind of a healer to get close enough to help her. Well, we're on the other side of the map. So that's not so good. Sword Dance makes it quite safe to try that. But next turn, there's still a chance Petra gets killed. I think my best play here is probably going to be do nothing and use the alert stance buff to get her out of the danger range. So if I can do 10 damage here, I'll be in great shape. You can do 31. Right, and that reduces his defense, so this will hurt even more. It's overkill.
I desire greater strength.
Well, HP and strength are not bad. I wish he got speed though.
And I'll...
Guess we got a bad level up there. I guess I'll burn a heal for the 1 HP. Although that's definitely not necessary. I'll start moving heart towards Petra.
I'll cut through.
$35 damage. That wouldn't be a problem if I weren't also in onager range. I could actually try baiting that. There are 3 snipers. And Lysithea can't kill them all on her own.
For the Empire.
It's fine if one of them goes for, as long as it doesn't crit. I probably want to get Felix out of range here, as well as Edelgard. And then I might as well get Byleth out of range as well. I'll force them all to go after Petra, and they'll miss.
No use.
And that'll get the Fortress Knights out of the way anyway. They'd miss there, so that's good.
No use.
It's not so bad. You can almost reach him with Byleth. I can't kill with Sword Stance. But if I can get Petra healed up, then I don't need to. Good.
Appreciated.
Now thanks to that, I should be able to start taking these snipers down. Or I could actually try to take the mage out, although that's not very likely to work out because of the terrain. It's worth doing, he's really the only threat. Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, at least we don't have to worry about it anymore. Nothing else is going to be hitting Petra. That's 3 snipers, so I don't think I'll be able to survive. 35. I can take that, I think. And he's got 4 range or 5 range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So I'm not sure that I'll get a chance to counter. But if I take the initiative, I can kill him, and it looks like I'll be able to prevent anything from attacking Lysithea as long as I kill that Armor Knight. Nice.
I'm not there yet.
Good offensive level up.
Not my...
You were slowly
Our
catching up.
plan is in ruins. Still, we must tread carefully.
Our plan's been thwarted. No point in attempting to remain hidden. All troops forward! Retake Garreg Mach!
So now the chapter becomes a lot harder. Because suddenly there's a whole bunch of enemy pressure coming from this side, including flyers, which is one problem. And then also, Seta starts moving on his own, along with his Wyvern Brigade, which is another problem. So, individually, each of those needs to be dealt with, or else we're gonna have some serious bad times. Together, it makes it especially threatening. Still, it's not unbeatable. It just takes a little bit of trick. So what are we looking at? 20% chance that Petra gets killed. That's not great. And I need to protect Lysithea from this Armor Knight. I don't think I can do that. The equipment I currently have safely. Can't get into the advantageous terrain to do it, and I'm going to have to fight at least those 2 snipers anyway. So it looks like I should go for the lightest weapon I can and count on evading one of those hits, as well as taking out the Fortress Knight without any chance for him to do any damage to me.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
So, we're sort of gambling on Byleth and Petra here. 43%, 86%. So, we're gambling on that 43, I guess. Because the poison damage will kill. Unless I can get Dorothea all the way over here. I could try that.
Thank
There might be a difference. But then that leaves me without much healing on the side for this turn. So I'm probably not going to hit an assassin with Edelgard. Not a very smart thing to think, is that I was going to do that. The flyers are going to come for me. When they do, it's probably good to have the archers ready. I can't really deal with the assassins very well. I have Yuritsa, Edelgard, Ferdinand. Yuritsa might be able to stand up to them for one turn, if it's just one. The rest of these is probably just going to have to be a gamble of throwing weapons.
Each milestone informs the next.
Lance prowess, so that's not bad. I don't think I can get the hit and run off with Ferdinand this time. So hopefully things go my way. It is not exactly safe. That did not go my way. poison damage probably puts me in kill range. So now we've got flyers and assassins heading this way. The assassins have pass, so that's another problem that I have to deal with too. Luckily it looks like there was only one spot that the snipers could attack from, so Rylith didn't get killed, so the AI doing its thing sort of saved my life there. I don't think Dorothea can get the kill on the assassin. She might be able to get close. 36, so I need 16 more damage. I think I might be able to do that with gauntlets. Not reliably, but I could potentially do it. I can get like high 80s. I could wind sweep too. And I can curve chop for pretty sizable amount of damage. So that should make getting the kill there pretty easy. Alright, that worked out. And it looks like this is a hero, not an assassin, so as long as I kill the assassin, I should be okay. Not the best odds. So, I guess what I'll do is wind sweep with the silver sword first. And wind sweep is an absolutely wonderful combat art. Gets me up to almost 80. Worked out. Gamble was kind of unpleasant. And I think if I put Hildegard here... Nope. Looks like no matter what I do, I can't guarantee that Pegasus Knight dies. Do up to 43 damage, so I need 9 more out of Bernadetta. Her hit rate's not very good. I guess if I put Edelgard in the way, hit rate might be a little better.
Remain cautious.
Use the Armor Slayer to get the kill.
I must
Follow that up with Byleth. Killing Edge for the kill. Even build some health off of that. That went pretty well. Here's another assassin. So I think we're in trouble. Oh, I can actually escape the assassin with Lysithea. So that's better than I thought. And then I should be able to... Looks like he's just out of range. Looks like I can't quite reach the sniper with her either. So anywhere I go that is outside of assassin's range is in sniper range down here, and anywhere I go that's outside sniper range is in assassin range. So I can't kill the sniper or the assassin very safely unless I go up here. So it sounds like that's what I'm going to have to do. And Violet should survive taking that 21 damage, even with the poison. So then we have the Falco Knight to, not the Falco Knight, it's the Pegasus Knight. It looks like the assassin can reach. I see the. So this turn is a bust, and I need to redo it. All right. Let's see if we can get out of this situation. It's a little bit tricky here. I don't think I can escape the assassin. So that's problem one. Problem two is there's just too many enemies over here. And there's also too many enemies over here. So I have to deal with as many of them as I possibly can.
Aye, aye.
So I can start that off with a curved shot from Anna. That did well.
Ready for anything.
This should kill. Okay. And then I can either try to body block the door with Ferdinand. And I think if I put him here, that'll work. Because then this Pegasus Knight can't go right. And then if I put someone
For
on
the
top,
Empire.
he should have some safe spaces to move some units. But I do need to deal with this assassin still, so
More fighting.
I think I'll start with Yuritsa. Once we put the silver sword. And then Dorothea should be able to finish him off. And since this is a hero, as long as the Pegasus Knight can't reach her, everything should be fine. 79 for Thunder, so I think Sagite will be 89. Alright, that worked out. That's pretty reliable. I don't like the counter damage.
I do this for all of us.
So, what can I do? 72% hit rate. $92 for 11, so I need 41 damage. I think I can get that. Right, I think Monster Breaker was exactly that. 43. Yeah, we're fine. So that takes care of this. As long as it hits, which it did, so we're good. And Monster Breaker Iron Axe. And that's guaranteed kill. Which, in my opinion, is the best kind. I'm not really sure what I should do with her Kanto move. I guess I'll try to bring her up this way. If I try to throw her in the way of the assassin, that might get her killed.
I must pull through.
I could put, like, Byleth here. Then I would need to kill snipers. But as long as I killed the snipers, that could work. Actually, I think I only have to kill this sniper. So let's say I pull Lysithea back to
Make
here.
this quick.
I kill the Armor Knight with her. Then I bring
Remain
Petra around.
cautious.
Looks like I can't reach this sniper with her. Unless... Nope, she's got Stride. She doesn't have a Gambit. I do have a Gambit with Lysithea. might be worth considering. And if I put Byleth right in the way, that'll actually be even better. Now that does leave her in sniper range. It's not ideal. But we'll take out the Ammonite. And then if we can hit with her Gambit, we're in great shape. Because then we only have to worry about the snipers, and she should counterkill. It's not that likely to hit, so this is risky and sloppy. But it worked. So that takes care of the assassin. 33 times 2. That's not great, but I think I might be able to deal with that somehow.
I'm awake.
So Linhardt has 12 defense and also abysmal attack speed. Miasma, I don't think Miasma will do enough damage to one shot. I have Onslaught. It's not quite good enough.
I'll cut through.
I think that Lysithea might be stuck here. (16 resistance versus 51 attack, and he's got what, 52 HP? And there's no way of getting her weapon off. Might of 18 versus might of 5, so that would be 13 extra damage. I think she should still be a little short. But with Luna, she might be able to kill him in one hit. So I think if I do her equipment right before using Resonant Lightning, I can get away with that. There's that due to Fiendish Blow that she's able to do it at all. Can't do is get Lysithea out of the way, and that's the problem. The problem is that Lysithea is going to get killed, and I can't do anything about it. Alright, I think that's the solution. So if I move Lysithea here, and I take out Luna, and I attack, that kills the assassin. He's dead. Now, she's in the Fortress Knight's range, she's in the Sniper's range. That's not a good place for her to be. I don't want her to stay there.
I'm awake.
So what I have to do is warp her out of there. And once I do that, Lysithea no longer is in danger of dying, but Byleth still is. So, 21 damage versus 20 HP. Not ideal. I think I can leave Petra in their range just
I
fine.
must pull through.
And just run away with Byleth. No, because then Linhardt's in range. So I might have to count on a rest proc here. Or evasion. It's not that great. I'll give it a go, and hopefully it works out. It didn't.
I admire you.
But what I can do, because she's Byleth, is just go into the convoy and get an item out. So if I just put Byleth here, or it'd be better if I could get into the thicket and go into the convoy and pull out, I guess, an elixir in this situation. Then I can use the elixir. And my odds of dying go down
I'll cut through.
quite a lot. As long as I don't get hit by both the enemy snipers. Poisoned. Everything should be fine now. Alright, so far so bad. But the other one should also be somewhere around a 50-50, I think.
Not so fast.
Ferdinand survives. And the sniper just ignored Byleth. Lucky me.
For the Empire.
So we should be able to kill these enemies here and hopefully get Lysithea into a much safer position this turn. So I'll need to kill this Fortress Knight before I can get Lysithea into melee to deal with this sniper. And if I get her into melee, I also have to deal with this warrior. And I also have to deal with this sniper as well.
Remain cautious.
But I can do that with Petra, almost guaranteed. Felix can take that hit, so that's okay. And it doesn't look like I've caused the Seth to start moving on his own just yet. I haven't moved quite far enough for that. I could hit and run with Edelgard here. Smash has a small crit chance. I don't really like the unreliability of going for the javelin, so I'll go for the smash. And then I think I might be able to finish that off just by using an
I'm awake.
I have to watch out for Vantage. 36. I can take one hit for 36 damage. But that means I probably want to use Cutting Gale for the guaranteed hit. Alright, that takes care of that. Should be able to send Byleth down this way with... I was gonna say an Armor Slayer, but I guess she doesn't have an Armor Slayer anymore. I bet there's one in the convoy then. It's a little risky. I think I'll go for the Windsweep instead. The 32% hit rate, so it looks like I am going to need the heal. It's going to get everything all messed up. Oh dear. I've made quite a few mistakes. Well, that's alright. I'll just have to redo it.
Let's make this quick.
I think they can kill that just fine. Problem is the church soldier. So, if I pull out 11 sword, I might be able to take this guy out. Okay. I had to dig kind of deep in order to find a way to get out of that safely. And then I think Miasma is a guaranteed kill. So that's good. Warrior will go for Edelgard. Should be fine as long as she doesn't get crit. Flayn is a problem because I don't have silence. She has Miracle and she also has 70 attack.
Understood.
So I can quad her. But that's not going to be quite enough. Or I'm going to need to rally Yuritsa's resistance. And then I can't heal. So I think it might just be best to avoid her entirely. And bait the hero. Bait the hero with something other than the sword so that I don't get crit. 4 move. Also 4 move. So at least I can outrun them. No matter what I choose to do here. Because I will probably need to make use of that. So I'll pull Dorothea back. Then I can have Yuritsa be here. The Iron Axe will be just as good as the gauntlets, I think, for this. I should be able to escape. Oh, I don't have a hand axe for some reason. That's kind of unfortunate. Doesn't leave me with many options for Ferdinand here. I'm up next to Dorothea. There he gets a little bit of passive healing at least.
I do this for all of us.
I can try a curved shot. Looks like I can't hit anything worthwhile, so I'll just wait. Here comes Flayn. There's the hero. Missed. Yeah, that didn't help that I had the axe equipped. He has Axe Breaker. I forgot about that. Edelgard did fine there, though. So we've almost got the situation under control, but we're not quite there yet. Guaranteed kill.
Now.
Large stance is good, but I don't think I'll be able to make much use of it with Edelgard. I'm going to need to heal Petra.
Too late to run.
I'm also going to need to heal Yuritsa. Badly. So what I want to do with Petra is run her over here and kill this mage. And I'm going to need at least 31 hit points to do that. I could heal Byleth with items. I can have Yuritsa heal himself, because he does have healing focus. So it's probably best to use Linhardt to heal Petra then.
Thank you.
And hopefully Petra draws the sniper towards her, although who knows.
I will prevail.
The AI makes curious choices at times. I guess Iron Sword Plus is fine.
No use.
He miracled. Well, at least Petra probably won't get killed. This archer's kind of a problem. It's messing up my formation. But I should be able to kill him with Lysithea as soon as I get up there. So I'm going to start moving her there now. I won't even bother healing Linhardt, just so that she gets that one extra space of movement. I'll bring Betta here. I'll move all the way back here with Anna. Basically, I'm falling back as far as possible.
I welcome pain.
So I'm going to equip the gauntlets this time, so that way I don't have a 100% chance of being destroyed by the enemy. We'll heal him almost up to full.
I live.
So he's still alive. Then we'll put Ferdinand here for passive healing. Then we should be in pretty decent shape. Let's say if I take the Javelin to do some kind of a counterattack on player phase.
Predictable.
Alright. He missed his twice in a row there. And that would have been like a 0% probability if I had the axe equipped. So that was a good change.
No use.
I don't know why he decided to attack me at point blank range there, but thank you. I appreciate not having to take an extra turn to get rid of that enemy. I'm sure we'll get this kill probably. And that makes positioning much easier. So now I'm running out of space.
What's my strategy?
And I basically have to deal with this hero and Flayn and friend before they get to these tiles, or else I'm in deep trouble. So what I can do is I can use Lysithea, probably kill him, as long as I choose the correct spell.
To kill is to grow strong.
Amazing.
It's not a bad level up for Hubert at all, although he's so far behind at this point, it's not really worth that much. I can't really run towards them with Edelgard.
Back to the fray.
There we go, that gets Ferdinand up to full.
Ready for anything.
Understood.
And I'll pull Yuritsa back. I will... Oh boy. 4 times 2 is fine. 17 times 2 is less fine. Luckily, there is a little space here where there's no range overlap. So I can keep Sagite and try, hopefully, counterattack
Apologies.
and do some damage to the enemy here. And then I have almost all of my units up here ready to respond next turn. So, with that many attacks going on, I'm pretty sure we should be able to kill them both. Okay, so this one now has 36 hit points, and we kill him in one hit with Ferdinand. Yes, and we can guarantee it, and he does not have Vantage. So, Ferdinand has done his job here. His role is now complete. I would like to kill Flayn with Byleth so she doesn't die a horrific death, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that this turn, unless I use Warp. She could crit Yuritsa, and she'll also just kill him with her straight damage. If I rally him, should kill her. There's a small chance that I get crit. If I get crit, I won't be happy. So I think Luna from distant range might be a safer option.
This makes me terribly sad, but this is my duty, to which I must be true. Father, please forgive me. I am returning to Mother now, before you do.
Flayn! Please, no! No!
I don't think I've ever killed Flayn before. It's not something I really wanted to do. From here, at least, the chapter should be pretty straightforward to deal with. All we have to do is kill Seth and his wyverns. Petra should be able to deal with the wyverns. Seth himself might be a little bit trickier. But at least he does not have a ranged option, and I don't think he gets counterattack. Just use an avoid rating to find strength. And he can't be crit. But he's vulnerable to attacks from afar, so as long as I group up enough units, I should be able to take him down. Although Bernadetta and Anna probably won't be able to do that much.
I'm awake.
Helpful.
So all we're doing here is getting into position and getting ready to face Seth. No reason to let an armored height initiate on me. I can go in with the hammer and take them out. Can do 1 damage with that. It's hardly worth using. Seems good. It's guaranteed kill, and I won't die in the counterattack. And we get a level up.
I'm continuing to improve.
No speed, but not terrible.
I will not let down my guard.
Cynthia's going to take forever to get down here. Since she's coming from the opposite end of the map. And we can hammer this knight down. We're very close to mastering Wyvern Rider with Edelgard now. That might have been a little bit indulgent, but I won't waste a physic with Dorothea. I'll just use a heal here.
Back to the fray. Ready
I
for
think we
it.
should be all set to bait the enemy. Now there isn't much space between these and Seteth, so that's not ideal. If he hits me with an assault troop, he's got what? 10 might versus 13, so that's 64 attack. Petra has 65 total hit points, so that's a little bit iffy. I think the ideal positioning for her is right at the edge of his range. That way she can counter kill multiple wyverns. Looks like she'll be attacked multiple times by gambits if I go for that. So I think what I'm going to want to do here, go for the iron sword right here. Oh, this is relatively risky. I should definitely wait until I get my Sethy a little closer. So, I'll wait a turn. I think if I put Byleth here, with a killing edge, she shouldn't be doubled. Oh. No, she will be doubled. Well, that's unfortunate. Not ideal. Well, since this is a little bit fishy, I will use my Blessing Gambit.
Well done. Thanks.
And that should make things a little bit safer. Now, a sequence of relatively unlikely things need to happen in order for Petra to get killed. So I think I'll give her the killing edge. And then do exactly what I wanted to with her, and hope for the best outcome. And I expect that she should fare alright. That might be a little bit sketchy. So the assault troop might hit, and if it hits it's gonna hurt. And if Seteth's assault troop hits, then it's going to hurt even more. And if he goes first, he might be in real trouble. There's not really much I can do about it now. So, I'm going to be taking a fairly large risk here, actually. So, hopefully the turn order is the opposite of the way I expect it is. Nope.
Trespassing on holy ground is a grave sin indeed. You must atone for it with your life.
Petra's probably dead. Yep. If she gets hit by the 40%, she's in trouble, and it's gonna be higher than 40 now. Although, actually, he's blocked the space that the enemy would have to be in to use it on me.
No use.
So basically, since he couldn't get into the right position, he couldn't double gambit me, which means Petra lived with 1 HP. So that means all I have to do is kill Setith and I win, and I can do a whole bunch of damage to him if I can get him within my range to strike. 1 damage with the javelin. That's no good at all. I can guarantee 15 damage with Ferdinand. Guarantee 20 with Edelgard. I can actually hit him with very high reliability as well. With a Gambit. Can I do even better? Looks like I can. And that'll lock him in place alongside this rather dangerous Wyvern. And I can repeat that again next turn.
My efforts are paying off.
And I get Seal Defense out of the bargain. So that is quite nice. Then all I have to do is restore Petra, move her, and then kill these other Wyverns, and we're in good shape. So, Gambit saved the day there. 22 times 2. That's a guaranteed kill.
You're relentless.
And then I think I can use Anna or Bernadetta here. Alright. We get a level up for Anna there.
If only sales were this good. Impressed yet?
Not especially. And it's not dreadful, but she's not that impressive. It's not on this playthrough. So I'm 1 damage short with Felix. I think if I go in with Gauntlets, we should be safe with Yuritsa. Now I should restore Petra.
Too late to run.
I should probably also heal her.
Thank you.
%, chance of doing 52 damage is pretty solid. Magic and speed. Keyword even gets a level up out of that. You know, I think that Petra should be able to get the finishing blow. 82%. He can't hit her though, so it's safe to do. 87, 87. 5 times 5 is 77. So this is one of those instances where using Astra actually makes sense, because if I miss with my, you know, 2 attacks at 87% chance, then that's really bad. But if I get 5 shots with 77, if I only have to hit with 2, I think the odds are actually a little bit better. Strength and speed.
I have lived many years. Yet, there was still more I wished to do.
We fought them off. Good work, everyone. We've repelled the principal force of the Knights and defended Garreg Mach.
There's quite a lot of really aggressive enemies on this chapter, like high-speed flyers and pass assassins. And they don't really give you that much time to deal with all of them. So it's kind of an intense rush to kill all the enemies off before they kill you. And you also have to watch your positioning because there's quite a few mages and snipers thrown into the mix as well. So this one's a fair challenge, but it's not anywhere near as bad as the other renditions of this chapter where they just have endless hordes of like 40-something speed Falco Knights spawning out of the bottom of the map, where it's just silly. In the next one, I'll be doing either more paralogs or chapter 16. So until then.
Hubert, I require a damage report at once.